I'm Deborah for Stor-Age TV, and I'm sitting here with Doug Mallett, the winner of the VW Golf 6 GTI competition. Hi Doug, how are you doing?
Yeah, fantastic, thanks.
I've just seen that car.
Yeah, geez, it's unbelievable. I mean, that car, making the decision tougher.
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess, well, we'll get to that when we do. I just want to know, how did you find out about the Stor-Age winner car competition?
Well, I was actually playing in the Cape Town Tens for the UCT team. It was entered in there, and we're just between breaks, just strolling around and in the shade. A couple of the girls, promotional girls, came over with their iPads, fairly good, and I like to all just, might as well enter it. It's no harm to us for entering. So, and then put the details in, and yeah, that's how we entered.
Cool stuff. So when you heard your name being called out at the draw, did you even think you stood a chance?
Well, I mean, not at all. I was pretty excited, to be honest, when I first heard the name, because actually my very good mate, guys, Arnie McDonald, was talking to me about it beforehand. He was saying, no, we're winning it. This car, nice. I mean, there's no chance we're not going to win it. And he was going to actually, talking about himself to win it. Yeah. And then my name got called, and he was actually quite pissed off about it.
I'm sure he was.
And in the end, then got told about all the teams.
Now, what I remember is when we called in all six of you, the six finalists, to go practice on the field, you refused to leave the field because you were so bent on just practicing. Now, I've never seen that much dedication and focus for a competition. Yeah. Now, where did that all come from?
I think, just from playing a lot of rugby, that's throughout my life, and I've been a goal kicker for all my teams, so without practice you can't actually get anywhere. So I think you never ever, when you're kicking rugby game, you never try and hit any pole. You try to get over the pole.
This was like aim to miss.
Yeah, exactly. And so to be able to go and practice for a couple of hours, I didn't hit it once. Must admit,
I saw that.
I'd absolutely, it was, but it was nice to get a few kicks in.
So just to relive that entire moment. Okay. You placed the ball. Actually, let me start from the beginning. You moved the entire camera crew from one side of the field to the other, and you kicked that ball. It was quite a wide shot. Now, what were you thinking at that moment? Why that wide shot? And I mean, did you measure?
Well, if you look at it, I've kicked a lot of GCT in the wind. And the two guys before me went on the right-hand side, because you have a choice of them on the 10-meter line, from the touchline in the middle of the field. They went from the right because the wind was coming from the right. But as a right-footed kicker, if you go from the left-hand side of the field, you have a much better chance of your angles just helps you out much better. And I think from kicking in the wind, firstly, it's all completely lucky, but just hit it out to the right and the wind brought it back. And absolutely ecstatic as that stupid celebration showed. It was just
like, could you believe it though? Like, it hit
not at all.
The crossbar.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh! And then I looked at it, and then someone ran. I can't remember who it was, but ran out here.
Probably me.
You want a car? I was just like, oh my gosh! Let's go away! Just completely ecstatic.
Now you keep saying UCT. Does that mean you're in the Ikeys?
Yeah, I did play for the Ikeys team for the last couple of years. But this year I'm not part of the mix at the moment. I'm going into my final year of studies, so but definitely going to play rugby in some form.
So what are your future plans in terms of rugby?
Rugby wise, probably just firstly get the degree. I'm not going to think about playing rugby anywhere. First get the degree, make sure I got that under the belt, and then if I take a gap year at some stage, maybe go and play in Europe somewhere, but it's just just for maybe a bit of enjoyment and some extra pocket money.
Oh, okay, cool.
Could happen.
Now you're all over YouTube. You're basically a celebrity at this point. But who was the first person you told about this woman?
Well, geez, I mean, when it first happened, obviously after all the commotion and all the X-ray tackling, I think I tried to phone my dad, but he was commentating. My mom had already phoned me. So I've actually phoned my girlfriend tomorrow. So I phoned her just because she was going to come to the Tens and then she actually couldn't make it. So I wanted to let her know because I was you know, obviously chatting to her before the dad, I don't know that actually happened. Where she was ecstatic.
Now, what were the reactions of your friends and family, generally speaking?
Parents couldn't believe it. Absolutely, luckiest person in the world. Friends hated me. Absolutely. I mean, all the Oaks were just, were just like, in a friendly way, just like, I can't believe you did that. It's completely ridiculous. And then all of them wanted a couple of drinks on Saturday night, I think.
But did they really not expect it? I mean, what position do you play?
I play for half. I play rugby so number 10 for all my teams. So, but I mean, it doesn't even matter if you play for half. You probably get, a combination of any 10 in the world. It's still, trying to think, I'd probably compare it to a hole in one in golf. It's just ridiculous.
Right, now, I just want to know. Okay, just for Stor-Age TV breaking news, okay? Has your dad signed the contract to be the new England coach?
No, there's not. At the moment, the interim coaches have been appointed at England, and there's a whole process to go through it. So I'm not really know too much more about that. So I'm being honest, he can't. My dad doesn't tell me enough about this kind of stuff, but I think he is. We're in the process of going towards that.
Cool stuff. Now, I heard from a little birdie called Facebook that your birthday was sometime last week.
My birthday was on the 2nd of Feb, so it was a couple of days before the weekend. And geez, everyone's been saying the most amazing birthday present you ever get. I had all my mates around for a dinner and a couple of drinks on Thursday night, and then for Saturday to come around and this to happen, it's pretty much been an absolute dream for the last few days.
I can imagine. Now, what do you plan to do with the car?
I don't really know yet. I've actually just seen it again now, and it's made the decision much tougher because I was initially sort of leaning towards potentially cashing it in and then investing the money, which is probably what I'll end up doing anyway. But seeing that car again gives you, makes it tough.
What's the car?
It's a Golf 6
Golf 6
GTI.
DSG.
I don't know.
Sports version.
Fantastic. Really is great. So.
Well, congratulations again, Doug. And I just want you to tell everybody who's watching.
I was just about to step in there, probably take that line. There's no way that I'd ever get this opportunity without Stor-Age and them running this competition. And I really do want to thank them. And obviously, if you're ever doing any renovations or needing some space, surely you must use Stor-Age. We're the best in the country.
Thank you so much.